on YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook. I'm streaming to all three at the same time, which is kind of cool. I like that. It is 8:21 on a Saturday morning, so I think we're going to get more out of the hopefully the replays on this than people actually checking it out. You should be at the beach. The reason I'm not heading to a She Births class, we are 8, count on 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks away from welcoming a new little baby, our first little baby into our world, and which is why I wanted to talk about the power of baby steps. I don't know about you, Carl, but I have high expectations of myself. I have big goals, and I always feel like I'm 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years behind where I feel like I should be at this point in my life. And I think most entrepreneurs have that same tension, that dissatisfaction, that frustrating, g'day Greg, that frustration of not yet making the most of our potential. And that can show up sometimes as real frustration or malaise or borderline depression, melancholy, because there's this kind of disconnect from where we are to where we want to be. And of course, the Buddha talks about this idea that Buddhism, whatever, talks about that all suffering is caused by the gap in our perception between where we are and where we want to be. Now, without just getting all wax on, wax off, philosophical, how is this practical to your business? How does this show up on your P&L? How does this, as per the headline, have the ability to sabotage your performance? Well, here's the thing. When I'm working with our clients, we play a game called Little Wins. And it's a game that we play in our business every single week, where not just me, everybody on the team thinks back and goes, what have been the little wins, the little signs of progress, right? Because if there's my ego and there's my soul, my ego is going to go, didn't get nothing worthwhile done today. You've been lazy, you haven't done what you like. Elon Musk put another rocket in space. What have you done, boy? It's yeah, you're right. So therefore, my brain identifies to my ego, who's got these crazy high aspirations, and anything but that is a failure, because my ego is doing everything it can to undermine my self-esteem at all times. Then there's my soul. My soul can look at it and go, you know what? We had that beautiful moment of progress when we improved that little system and it saved, a few hours over here. Or that one little tweak that I did to the presentation actually got a really good laugh and that worked well. Or, I've just had a consistent roll of meditation or Facebook Lives or, whatever it is, these little tiny wins. Now, here's the kicker. Right? And I want you to think about this. Have you ever had a time in your life where you're actually feeling like you're making progress versus static, right? How do the two feel? One feels horrible. You're not creative. You're not inspired. You're not innovationing. You're not inspiring others. You're not being a very good leader. However, when you're making progress, you want to get something done, give it to a busy person that's got some shit going on, and all of a sudden, bam, it's happening, right? Progress is an emotion. It's an emotion. It's not a series of tasks. It's an emotion, and you can only tap into that emotion when and only when you allow your conscious mind to reflect on the little wins, the baby steps, the indications of progress. And what that does is it illuminates our creativity, our drive, and our enthusiasm in a way that we can't get if we're allowing our ego to benchmark us against Elon frickin' Musk or, Oprah. So what to do? Well, we have a saying in our business going, all stress, frustration, and bottlenecks can be traced back to an asset deficiency, right? So when I had this realization, what we did is on our team meeting, at the start of the meeting, we have a little whip around where everyone reflects on what are the little wins of the last week. I do it, my team do it, and we share it with everybody, because when I ask big rooms of our clients and I say, get and do your little wins, everyone comes up with these incredible little wins. And then when I say, how many of you are sharing that with your team? It's like a fractional percentage. And even the ones that aren't, they're not sharing it with their team particularly well. And here's the thing, no one wants to work for a person or a company that's not up to something, that's not making progress. So this little Facebook Live rant, and it is a rant, I think, at this speed and time of the morning, is to not just acknowledge the little wins for yourself, but to create an environment, to create a system or a process that allows your team to be connected with your little wins, potentially even the media and the market at large if you're up to something that's relevant to them. I don't do that for my clients or for our audience, because you don't want to know we've updated like a little teeny tiny process. Like, that doesn't matter. But for us internally, that matters a lot. It demonstrates that we're making progress. And of course, one step leads to 1,000 steps. No, 1,000 steps leads to a journey of 1,000 miles starts with just one step. And if you were to acknowledge that little baby step every single day, you and your team would have a whole new level of creativity, of drive, and enthusiasm as well. If you like this little rant, if it's given you some ideas and tips you can do, here's what I would like. Hit that little love button. Hit it. Hit the little like button. Hit the comment button. Tag someone in it, or just say something like, hey, mate, I got some value from this. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but also the little algorithms of the social world appreciate it. It'll help me reach some more people, which is my goal. I want to help entrepreneurs make the most of the times that we're in so we can create more for ourselves, and that's what I want these to be able to help you do, but also so we can go and make a bit of a dent in the universe. And by the way, just if you're in Sydney and you want to come along to a workshop I'm running, I do these workshops around how to become more visible, valuable, and connected in your industry. It's something I'm excited about. They're free. I do these for my audience. So feel free to come along, check it out, kpiworkshop.com. If you can't make it to Sydney, I get it. Come to the webinar, kpiwebinar.com. Be brave. Have fun. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'll see you in the